Custom labels in your product feed. Are you really utilizing them to their fullest? My guess is probably not. Why do I say this? Well, because over the last 7 years, I have looked at thousands of accounts, it must be at this point, and a lot of those are going to be e-com, and a lot of those e-com accounts, I mean the majority, are not really utilizing custom labels in their product feed, and it's a huge missed opportunity. Why? So a lot of people see custom labels as a way to segment their products via campaigns or ad groups, which, there's definitely reasons to do it that way. You could use product types or item IDs as well if you'd like to. But yeah, custom labels are a great way to segment your data and your products via different asset groups in PMax campaigns or in standard shopping via different ad groups and or campaigns. Thing is, custom labels are such a fantastic tool beyond that. More than anything else, it's for layering those custom insights, whatever you want as a field. You can layer that in for your data analysis purposes. So what do I really mean? So when you download your product level performance data for a shopping campaign, whether again that be in Performance Max or standard shopping, if you don't use those custom label fields, you're stuck with whatever fields are currently available there that you've added to your product feed, right? So that could be like brand, which in some cases that might just be one brand, not going to be great for any kind of pivot tables that you want to look at, right? You maybe are only using product type fields. In a lot of cases, a lot of people are only using the first level of the product type. So again, going to be very limited in terms of what you can analyze in grouping similar buckets of products together, or vice versa. Maybe you want to look at high margin versus low margin products and see where is Google pushing. Is it pushing a lot of impressions to low margin products as opposed to high, which is maybe what you want. This is what custom labels give you the power to do. So essentially, you can go into your product feed either using a product feed management tool inside of your CMS, or just in a Google Sheet if you want to do it that way, and utilize custom label fields. Probably the most popular options are going to be like bestsellers, non-bestsellers, and you can go, again, with any of these as complicated as you would like to get. You can go high margin, low margin, maybe medium margin, whatever. You can do seasonality-based products, so just let's say highly seasonal products. So like these particular products do extremely well during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, maybe no other time during the year do they do well. That could be an example of a custom label for those products. Maybe it's like in custom label 2, you identify high Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale products versus non. Whatever you want, guys. That's what's so fun about this. A lot of people use it for inventory management. So essentially integrating their inventory within their product level data that they're pulling from Google Ads. So this would be like you have let's say bicycles, and certain brands of bicycles that you sell are currently understocked. Therefore, you need to be a little bit more careful in terms of bidding and budgets. Yeah, you can use that custom label to segment. That way you can bid and budget differently for them, but you can also analyze those groups of bikes versus other groups of bikes that don't have those inventory issues, right? So they might have overstock, understock, evergreen products that pretty much never run out of stock. These are other ways that you can layer these things into the custom label field. If you're not using them, definitely get them in. I can't tell you how many accounts that I've seen, large and small, that do not use these awesome custom fields. I would just say the last one to mention, outside of like margin, seasonality, stock levels, bestsellers versus non-bestsellers, any kind of business defined product group, would also be any kind of index-based custom labels. So this gets a little more complicated, but essentially what you're doing is you take something that says, let's take an example of pricing strategy. Let's say that competitively, your prices for certain products are kind of at the baseline for where most people in these ad auctions are also selling them. So your price is pretty much on par with everybody else's. But then you have other products, maybe within a particular product category, where those products you sell a lot for a lot less than everybody else. You might want to segment and optimize those differently. Well, it can be very nice to have that in the custom label so you can do the segmentation, but it also allows you to analyze that data differently than the rest of your products. So those are that's just one simple example. Again, you can get as complicated and complex as you'd like with these things, but certainly use them. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.